We're just having a conversation.
But we are not about to have a conversation because you don't want me to say what I want to say about you.
Okay, well, say what you got to say about me. This is public. This is public. There's no lies when it comes to me. But I want, from a woman's point of view, anyways, to address the real situation, right? Because
okay, before you go live, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Do you financially support the children that you made?
No.
Okay, boo. So you do not want me to go on live with you because I think it is your duty and your responsibility to help financially support the kids that you made.
No, it's not my obligation to support any child that I did not give rights to have.
What do you mean?
Okay, for example, let me give you an example. I say to you, I get you pregnant.
Yeah.
And you say, I'm pregnant. And I say, hey, look, I know that you're pregnant. However, we've already had a discussion about how I did not want children. And I understand that you're pregnant. But I am not financially, nor do I want to put money into a child right now because I have to put money into myself first in order for me to take care of a child. It's called self-preservation. That's the first law of the universe. Self-preservation. So I'm saying the same way a woman can have a child or get pregnant and say, hey, boo, and I say, hey, what's up? And she says, you know what? I no longer want to have this child. I have no rights to tell her what not to do. Okay?
I agree with you.
Okay, so now with that being said, if I cannot tell you not to have an abortion, then you don't have the right to tell me that I have to pay for a child that I don't want. That's just fair.
I agree.
Here's
next. The caveat though. I'm your sister and I've been your sister my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not true for each one of your children. Some of them little niggas you wanted.
Well, the ones that I wanted, I've tried my best to play a part in their life, and I will not dumb myself down, because this is the thing, right? This is the thing when it comes to women. Women feel as if because I have a child with you, it's your job and your duty to take care of this child even when I'm disrespectful. Fuck no.
Wait, say that again.
Okay, for example, a nigga have a child with a we're gonna use Cena, right? We're gonna use Cena, right?
Okay.
We're not gonna say the whole name.
Yeah.
She gets pregnant with the child. I said I don't want the child. We have a discussion about not wanting to have this child in the beginning. She gets pregnant. She listens to her friends. Her friends say, hey, have the child. Well, I think that's between you and your village to raise that child. Because I already said, you already said, it's a no-go. The moment that you make that decision to have that child, that is on you. Not on me. Because I already told you, I already have a child that's 2 years old that I'm trying to struggle to figure out how to raise a child. You see what I'm saying? And then when you find out that I have I say I get locked up, and then, you're not coming to, look out for me. You're not coming up to see me. And then I also say, I call you on the phone. I say, look, I'm going to call you all the time. Sometimes I may not call you, but all I want from you is, I don't even want you to come see me. I just want you to write a letter saying, hey, boo, me and your child is good. Now, in that same token, I got a hoe that's coming dropping off tons of money to you for this child. And all I ask of you is to write fucking 10 words, me and your son is good, and mail it off. You can't do that, but I'm supposed to be responsible for taking care of a child when you couldn't even do the little thing that I needed you to do while me being incarcerated. And then when I say, you know what, you can't do what I ask of you to do, and I'm locked up, and I no longer want to do double bids, which is me stressing over being locked up, but also stressing to find out and figure out what the fuck's going on with you. I tell you I'm good. Then you come up, and then because I don't want to come visit you, I don't want to be with you, then you then put me on child support. It's insane to me. It's diabolical to me. So for me, I'm just speaking in real life, and I think a lot of times women think about men and women. It's not about men and women. It's about the individual. As an individual. And as an individual, it's wrong. As an individual, it's wrong. You know, all these people, this is the thing. All these people that I've ever came in encounter with, I've always done good for them. There's not near woman that I know, and I'm going to send you a picture later of the one that we just was speaking about, because as you know, we're on, yeah. So I'm going to show you the before and the after. I elevated this bitch, okay? There's nothing that this woman has done for me besides give me some money, right? But money we can spend once, but knowledge is forever. Knowledge is power. Power is money, and money is knowledge is power. Power is money. So with that being said, you can pass that down to generations. That's generational wealth that I just give you. You know what I mean? Which is something that is forever. You gave me money. And then the thing about the money that you gave me was off of a hustle. It wasn't you going to work a 9 to fucking 5 and you gave me your money off of something that you worked hard for. No. It was off of a hustle that you were stealing from the state. You were doing illegal transactions. You get what I'm saying? The shit that I gave you, the knowledge that I gave you, I could have been dead for. I could have been in jail 100 motherfucking years for. You know what I mean? And I gave it to you because I trusted you. And you know they say you can't keep the game if you don't give it away. What do they mean by that? They mean if you don't speak about it, if you don't talk about it, then you may forget it. Just like you may, because you haven't been to school for a while, be like, I know how to spell this word. What the fuck is this? But you haven't practiced it, that muscle memory, so you forget it. So the fact that I've given it to you, the fact that I've taught you how to be a better woman, taught you how to respect yourself, taught you that life is about you and no one else, taught you about how to raise your children better, to be a much more productive person in the community, right? Emotional intelligence, you know what I mean? These are things that I taught you how to not to let people use you. And then you take those same attributes that I taught you and turn around and try to look at me like you trying to outshine the master. I will always be the master because I never will stop learning. So now, this is the thing. Bitches putting you on apps like the T and all this weird goofy shit. Bitch, if a bitch did me wrong, I'm not taking my time to put a bitch on an app talking about, yeah, bro, don't fuck with her. You know why? Because I no longer want her. So when a bitch does that and puts your name out on apps and all these type of weird things, guess what? That means that you still want them. And I don't understand for the life of me what bitch would listen to another bitch that, bitch, you fucked with him for multiple of years. Now all of a sudden, because he don't want to be with you, now he's a nigga that you need to go to the clinic. Now all of a sudden he's a no good nigga. Now all of a sudden he's mad. All of these things that are made up in your head because you want to make a reason for why you failed at being a great individual. Bitches will take time to investigate what a nigga's doing wrong, but won't take time to investigate how they can be a better woman for the relationship. Okay? The shit that I'm saying is uncommon information, and the fact of the matter is, bitches be mad because I'm Jew the fuck up. I carry myself like a motherfucking god that I am. You know what I mean? And I can go in any room. I can go to any room. I can go on the street. I'm in different states. You know what I mean? Rubbing shoulders with different niggas that I don't even know when I'm moving like a motherfucking celebrity. You know what I mean? I didn't have a lot of motherfucking education, and I fuck around and slipped up and became famous in the mix of doing it. You know? Now these niggas see me. They see the content, right? They see the podcast. Huh. They see the clothing. Huh. You know, they see it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna stop. Two of my kids' mothers. How ironic is the same week two of my kids' mothers reaching out to me talking about children now. They see this content. They see this movement and they know who I am. They know who I am. What is the ironic thing that bitches is now running to the child support? You don't get to have a child. This is the thing. You don't get to have a child for like, okay, if I have a child for this nigga, I got a extra income. Because that's what these bitches is using niggas for, an extra income.
Yeah. You see my face got surprised. I was like, what the fuck do you I was like, huh?
No, but it's not for everyone. It's like it's unfair. Listen, for all those who don't know, I'm a nigga that's in the street. I'm a street nigga. I have a 6th grade fucking education. What the fuck did you think you was gonna get from a nigga that got a 6th grade education?
Excuse me, boo. I've known you my whole life. You went to 10th grade. Like,
Sweetheart, hold on. Pause. I did not go to 10th grade. I went to 9th grade. And even when I was in the 6th grade, they kept promoting me because I kept being locked up. And they kept promoting me because they needed me to get the fuck out of school because I was too old. So by the time I got to the 9th grade, it was the end. But I never graduated because I was always locked up.
Well, you didn't get locked up when you was in middle school.
Yes, the fuck I was. I was committed to DYS. I kept getting locked up. So think about it. In the school, Indy, yes.
Boo, I mean, when you were in middle school, I was like 5 or 6, so I wouldn't know.
Correct. Indy, you remember me and Terrell were committed to DYS by the time we were 16 years old.
I remember Terrell going after he shot himself, but I don't remember. But I thought that was when he was in high school. I didn't know that.
What is high school?
Oh, no, I know y'all had like the chins and shit on y'all because y'all was always out.
No, that was in the beginning part. But I'm talking about I was literally committed. Remember, I got locked up. I got locked up with the bitch with Chandries. Hold up, first Chandries. Then I had the shit with the nigga Riz. When we got the assault and battery with the police officer, they committed me. They committed me, and I had already had driving without stolen hot boxes and shit like that. So
no, you're right. I remember because we went to go visit you with Mary that time.
Correct. So I'm saying, what the fuck, bitch, do you think that you're gonna get from a nigga that has this type of mentality? I'm still dealing with situations that I'm dealing with how I was raised by my moms and raised by my pops and raised by my grandmother and raised by my aunts and uncles and cousins and watching my motherfucking aunt suck dick in the back of a motherfucking seat on a track while me, my brother, and my motherfucking cousins and watching her suck dick. What do you think that you're going to get from that? Like, let's just be real. So what it is about your decisions that you make. You're mad at the decisions that you're making, and now you want to throw them off and toss them off on someone else. Okay? And then think about it. Nowadays, when a nigga fucks with a bitch, right? He's fucking with a bitch. And nowadays, when a bitch fucks with a nigga, she's fucking with a nigga because of how he fucks. The way he dresses. The way he makes it feel good. It ain't about no motherfucking financial gain. Niggas ain't fucking with bitches, and bitches ain't fucking with niggas, and niggas and bitches is changing niggas' lives in the first month or year. Come the fuck on. You gotta make it make sense. I'm leveling the fuck up. These bitches is mad.
So this is about the Marie's and the I don't know Barbara's mother's name. What's Barbara's mother's name?
Well, I don't want to say it because I'm on live, so I don't want to say it. But
you're on live.
Yes,
right
I'm
now?
on live right now.
Gosh, I can't stand.
But this is a real situation because this is the thing. These things have to get out, right? Because niggas, like, for example, bitches is going online posting. Yo, the bitch posted a picture about me that was like 20 years ago. This was 20 years ago, and in the caption she's saying that I'm married.
You never got married, though.
Correct. The marriage ring that was supposed to be is right here. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's insanity. And because bitches are so used to dealing with low level niggas, when they get a high valued nigga, they don't know how to deal with them. Most bitches be like, oh, I want a nigga that's a boss nigga. Well, guess what? The same way a bitch that got her ass done, her teeth done, got a business, has standards. Guess what? Them high valued niggas have standards too.
They do, Kevin Samuel. They most certainly do.
Thank you. It's NorrisRashawn. It's new and improved. Right? So I'm just saying, I'm just trying to be the best version of myself I can be. I know that there's not near a bitch that can tell me that something that they've done to help me in my path, I use today. But every woman that I've dealt with, they use something that I've taught them every single day. So what that means is, everything about you says be you.
Oh my gosh, I cannot fucking
Everything about you, because if I take me from you, there's no you. Yeah. Just some more of that. You know what I mean? So, and you got to think about it. Think about this. Think about all the time, right? Right?
I mean, no, I agree with what you're saying in a broad spectrum. I was more so focusing on the individual instances where that what you're saying doesn't apply.
Like what?
There's a few
Like
little
what?
sprinkles.
Let's talk about it.
As far as the kids are concerned, there's a few little sprinkles where there was intent. There wasn't just like complete disregard.
There was intent, but look, because I'm an intentional type of individual, because anybody who knows me, right? When I started, let's use for example, A&DB.
Yeah.
When I made A&DB, when we discussed A&DB, it was a group thing. It was about me, you, T, Mom.
Yeah.
Nothing I do.
Initial in it.
Right. Get money, never hate. That was for the hood.
Yep.
Everything. Guess what? Nobody wants to give me recognition for the things that I do. Everything I do be for niggas, but niggas don't know how to follow patterns. Niggas don't know how to be uniformed when it comes to growth. And it just so happens that I've been in so many rooms that niggas never would be able to even be in if they could be in, that they become envious of me. Bitches become envious of me because I'm the type of individual that I speak up and say what they say that they want a man. A man tells you what he wants and what he does not want. They're so used to these girlfriends that they fall in love with that when a nigga says, I don't want that, oh, he's sassy. Oh, he's a deadbeat. Oh, he's grimy. Oh, he's a womanizer. No, I just want the very same thing that you want for yourself, I want for me. And I don't think that should be a crime that I say, I don't want to shit outside in the backyard every day like you do. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking man dime. I'm a man dime.
Alright, okay.
I'm a man dime.
Okay. One, don't ever in your life ever refer to yourself as a man dime.
I am a man fucking dime.
I don't like it. I don't like the association.
Why?
There's no need, because I don't. Okay, since this is going into a new stream of topic.
Okay.
I absolutely detest this new wave of beautiful niggas. That's what I'm just gonna call y'all. Y'all are basically maddies. Y'all think y'all are. I don't mind a man saying, hey, this is what I have to offer. I am a prize. This is what you need to do or need to be in order to be with me. I don't mind a man saying that because I believe every person should be able to say that, because no one should have to succumb to some bullshit just to be in a relationship. However, don't ever in your life call yourself a male dime.
Why?
I don't know, boo.
It's a man dime. It's a man dime. It's a man dime.
Man dime. No, come up with another term, analogy for it.
Why?
No.
But tell me your perspective on it.
I am telling you my perspective on it. Just because you decide to change, dime is referencing a high quality female. Always has and always will.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you put the word man in front of it doesn't mean anything other than the fact that you put the word man in front of a term that is reserved for a female.
No. It's not a term that's reserved for a female. It's a term that men refer to women as because they want to show that woman the respect that they had for them. It does not negate the fact that I am a man dime. The thing about it is, I'm an individual that come from the bottom. I come from the bottom of the gutter. No education, no fucking training, no nothing. And I've been able to scale my lifestyle to the point where I'm a better individual. I've never given up on my dreams. I've never let someone break me. Throughout all the trials and tribulations, this is not the first time that a person has done shit to me. Let's talk about the time where, don't speak names, such and such said, oh, boo, don't fuck with him because he did this to me. Remember Cena? We talking about Cena. Remember the thing that she said? See, so this is repetitive. And it's not about the individual. It's about these spirits that I keep whipping their ass. These spirits can't beat me. And no matter what they do, I keep winning. I agree. I am not going against any of that. I'm just saying, don't call yourself. I'm a man dime, Indy. I am.
A mime.
A man dying. Man dying.
You're not a man. Okay. You are too dope of an individual to use that terminology, so don't use that terminology is what I'm saying.
Well,
I'm saying you're better than that.
And I appreciate that, but however, for the smaller, weaker version type of people, we have to put that into a context that they can understand.
They don't. Right? Certain people don't need to understand or be privy to certain conversations. If I have to call myself a male if I have to call those people just don't need to be in the room to hear that conversation.
See, but this is the thing. Because it's called...
You don't need to Malcolm X for everybody.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Because it's programming, right? So if a person keeps hearing a person's this and then a person's this, at some point, you're going to be like, maybe he's that. Because, you know how they be like, well, if it keeps happening, it got to be you. No, not in every situation. Because women rather fuck with niggas that are nobody niggas. If you look at the culture of women, if you look at the culture of men typically deal with bitches that are low-level bitches. And women typically deal with niggas that are low-level niggas. Because women like...
to deal with that because they have to put an actual effort in.
Correct. And they don't want to address their own issues. So if they find something lesser than them, they know they will always be able, when they fail, to be like, it's that person's fault. That's the reason why people love to say, yep, and the devil, get behind me. No, nigga, that ain't the devil. Nigga, that's you. That's your decisions. That's the shit that you attract. And if you say that a nigga's a no good nigga, he a nasty nigga, he that, well, guess what? He's just a reflection of you. Especially if you got years with the nigga. It's like, well, damn, nigga, how long did...
He just turned into that yesterday.
Correct. It's because you don't trust yourself. Women don't trust themselves. Niggas don't trust themselves to say, I made a wrong decision, a bad decision, and I tried to change it, I tried to fix it, and it didn't fix. And so because it didn't fix, now I'm mad at that person. No, be mad at yourself, because if you go to a job and a motherfucker fire you, you ain't going to the next job telling the next job about how the nigga fired you. You gonna go to that job and give him your all. Why? Because you know it's a clean slate. When I hear women like, oh, I just want to, take it slow because, the last nigga did me like this. And it's like, no, bitch, you just got bad discernment. You don't trust yourself because you would leave the job that didn't pay you for 3 months in a row. So why not leave the nigga that didn't do you right in 3 months in a row? It's super simple. Take accountability. Yeah, man. So it's just like, man, fuck these bitches, B. Fuck these bitches. At the end of the day, a bitch can say whatever they want to say about me. But, if you knew better, you do better. And you come fuck with your boy, because I'm the best. It gets no better than me. You hear what I'm saying? Hey, any bitch that's going online talking, I just be having fun with this shit. Yeah. Right? And the thing about it is, I know who it is. Now, I can expose her. Right? Yeah. I could really expose her. But I'm too enormous for that. You know what I mean? I like, it's like Jay-Z when he spoke about, I'm about $1, what the fuck is 50 Cent? He gave 50 Cent light and 50 Cent blew up over that. You're too small for that, for me to do that. You get what I'm saying? The fact of the matter is, the moment that you do what you do and you start making fake pages and shit like that, I've already won. Because
effort on your part. Just leave them alone.
And if you felt like that, let's go live or expose me. Don't be a internet gangster. So I can expose you. Yes. Listen. I don't welcome, because that when you use the word welcome, that means you welcome spirits. But I hope that a person would come on my platform so I can dog them and make them look stupid in front of the whole world. Because I'm the shit. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. If they do that, anybody listening, I will be the moderator, because that would be fucking hilarious.
You heard it here first.
That would be hilarious.
You know what I mean? Niggas see what I'm doing. Nigga like, oh man, that nigga doing this thing. Like the nigga got the podcast, the nigga got the 3 books, the nigga got the clothing line. You know what I mean? The nigga got the content. Man, that nigga doing this thing. Come on, bro. Niggas know what it is. And that's just the beginning. And the thing about it is, I took years to get to this point, to be able to stop thinking with a hustler's mentality and get with an entrepreneur's mentality. Because the difference, hustler, entrepreneur, the difference from a hustler, he hustles for today. entrepreneur hustles for tomorrow. I'm hustling for tomorrow. I just went to go see my own fucking family, and the nigga was in competition with me. I'm battling with niggas that are 70 years old and competing with me. I'm competing with this is like World War III. You know what I mean? Like, I'm competing with like the elites. My elder. You know what I mean? Like, niggas can't fuck with me. Niggas can't. The nigga that I was doing business with when I started the Beautiful Monsters with, you know, nigga, that nigga's 56, 57 years old. My peers is in their 60s. My peers.
I'm at least 58.
Yeah, so it's like, what are we talking about now? You niggas can't compete where you can't compare. I made you niggas. Niggas said, this is how you know I'm the shit. Right? You know how Jay-Z said, okay, niggas keep saying they made hoes. So I said, oh, okay, yo, make another hole. I done did that like 100 times. I done did it 100 times. So what does that mean? I'm the shit. I didn't scale the motherfucking bitch's business that she was making 1.5. I was able to make that bitch $500,000 more in her company and never even knew nothing about her company. I've been able to help a bitch that's been doing marketing and scale her business. Who knows how to do that? A nigga like me. A nigga like me. I'm untouchable. And it's like, people keep picking on me. And then when I get mad because you keep poking me, then you want to become the victim.
Wow. You know what? This is a good opportunity for you to see that you don't need to stop at all the trees.
I don't.
Yep.
I don't.
You don't stop at all the trees anymore, which is really good. But these was bad trees.
But the thing about it is, the thing that's so crazy about it, right? The thing that's so crazy about it is, you remember before I had a bunch of bitches, bro. Like I had a bunch of bitches, yo. I only fuck with one bitch at a time now.
Yeah, I know. I'm proud of you.
I might as well go back to being the same nigga I was, because I got more respect when I was fucking with multiple bitches than I do when I fuck with one bitch.
Well, you got more respect from people who don't know what the value of respect is. The people who actually know what respect is and know how to see it and earn it respect you more now than they did before. So don't go back to that forest. Stay out of that forest. You've already made it out. They live a life where their expectation is to be dogged all the time. or to be what they feel like be degraded or to be put down. So when that's not happening, they try to put themselves back in that situation.
Because that's their love language.
Yeah.
That's their love language.
A lot of them have never been loved, whether it be by their parents or their other people that they dated or whatever, what have you. They don't know what that is really like. So,
I'm glad you said that. Yo, I didn't taught these niggas. I didn't taught 90% of the 99% of the women that I've been with. I've done taught them, and I only put the one just to be fair, but it was really 100. 99% of these women, I've taught them something. I've taught them shit that their own mother or grandmother or elders couldn't teach them. I've taught bitches their left from their right. I taught bitches how to wipe their pussy correctly, not front to back, back to front. You know what I mean? These are things that I've taught. I've taught them how to raise their children the correct way. You know what I mean? These are facts. So there's nothing that a woman can say that they've done for me to help me that I use today. And you know, the thing that's the craziest part, this is the craziest part. You know this, and we say this all the time, I say this all the time. There's one person that I can say that has helped me to evolve in life. And as crazy as it is, it's the bitch that I had the most toxic relationship with. Which was, we know.
Yeah.
The most, so I'm saying that sometimes it's the people that are saying the things that may hurt. Those things that may hurt may be the things that you need to change.
If you care about somebody enough, you'll tell them the truth, regardless of whether or not it's going to hurt their feelings. You don't necessarily have to say it in a mean way. You just have to say it in a way. You just have to say it.
And it's really not about the way it's delivered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The truth can never be disrespect. You know what I mean? Truth can never be. If I say, yeah, nigga, I seen you last night out there shitting outside in the bushes, you can't get mad at me for me telling you what the fuck you just did.
A lot of people don't know how to discern their emotions. So, in that, like, if that was an example, they would take it as disrespect, but it's not disrespect. They're just embarrassed. They're ashamed for being called out for something that they're doing. And instead of acknowledging it as that, they'll be like, so you're disrespecting me. Like, no, I observed some shit and then I just brought it up in front of you. You might be embarrassed by it, but I didn't disrespect you.
And you may be embarrassed about it, but stop doing it.
Yeah, like, if
stop
you are
doing
embarrassed about it, stop doing it.
So the fact of the matter is, I feel really great about this conversation. That's conversing, should I say? Because I at first thought you would be unfair about it, right? But
well, we didn't listen. I'm never okay. Don't first. Don't you? I'm never unfair about it. I am what you guys like to call the anomaly in the situation. So whenever I don't agree with y'all always say that I'm being unfair, and I'm not being unfair. I just have a different perspective because even though we grew up in the same situation, I live a very different life than you. I live a quiet, cute.
But like with every situation, although you were raised around us, by the time you got to realize what was going on, things were already fixed, right? Like I say, I was having a conversation. I'm like, well, if you really want to get technical, I was actually the father in my home. People like, what the fuck do you mean by that? I'm like, well, technically, my moms was struggling with X, Y, and Z, and I found this great white woman that was really successful, and I would lie to her to make sure that I secured clothing for the next year of school, right? So it's like I played a part at a young age. Well, I'm like, what, we 15, 16? I'm doing it. Yes. So what I'm saying is I've always had to play this part, not to mention the things that I had to do for my mother to make sure that she was straight when it came to pops.
Yeah.
I had a struggle in my life, and I'm still going through that same struggle. Just like when Daryl used to come and kick me when I was on the floor. It's the same spirit that just keeps messing with me, and I keep beating it every time. And it's like, leave me the fuck alone. You'll never win. And so and what do? They go to the weaker link. They go to bitches that wanna. Yo, I had like 3 bitches text me like, yo, you didn't see what's on Facebook? Like they was like it was death. Like, yo, this bitch did this. I'm like, oh, that's the same bitch. That's the same bitch that put me on the T. I already put that out. Like, yeah, I'm on the T app, bitch. You made me famous on there too. You know what I mean? But share my content. Share my content. You know what I mean?
Why do people want to put that? Okay, I don't have a social media presence because I deplore the idea of people knowing what I'm doing with my life. If I want you to know what I'm doing with my life, you would know. Why do people put their business out there? Like, for you to say certain things implies that you're going through those things too. Like, and it's not like especially like in terms of you, you're not some like low-key dude. Like, like Mike, he's low-key. You know what I'm saying? He's not out in the street. He's low-key. That would be okay. You are known, and you're not a surprise. You are at least honest about who you are. So why would you want to put that out there like you're innocent?
Well, you know what Fabulous said. They said when the hate stops working, they start telling lies. So I'm showing you in real time. It's like, yo, they keep picking on me. So what do? Do I when I was fucking with multiple bitches, I was fucked up. I'm the same. When I'm fucking with one bitch, I'm the same person. I'm grimy, I'm slimy, I'm this and that. When I was fucking with multiple bitches, I'm the same nigga, and I'm only fucking with one bitch. I'm still so I might as well just lie and make it simpler for me.
Well, that's a little bit of like a jealousy for you not being. They wanted that version of you with them, and so now that you're doing it with somebody else, they feel like all the effort and stuff that they put in and that they had to deal with was for nothing if you were going to go turn around and go be that way with somebody who's not them.
Well, it's about alignment. You ain't gonna go work for a job that you're supposed to be getting paid $50 an hour. They paying you $20. You gonna leave. You gonna let them know, hey, look, you supposed to be paying me $50. You only pay me $20. Well, how are we gonna fix this? How are we gonna figure this out? If they don't pay you, like, all right, fuck it. I gotta go to another job. I gotta feed my family. And the thing about me is, any and everything I'm doing is to feed communities, families, generations. I'm not thinking about just, NorrisRashawn's gonna get rich. I'm like, yo, bitch, we gonna get rich. Nigga, we gonna get rich.
Yeah, you're a modern day Farrakhan.
Yeah, like, what are we gonna do? We will be rich. We will be successful. We will be healthy. But nobody, and the thing about it is, because they can't keep up to my standards and the standards, hold on, let me make a disclaimer, because they can be like, oh, see, that's the thing. The standards is, I just want you to be the best version of yourself, yo. You know what I mean? That's all. That's the only thing that I ask of you. And I don't even take money from bitches no more. Did you hear what I just said? I don't even take money from bitches. So now you can't talk about.
That's actually good. That's good though. That's good. That's you learning discernment. That's you, because they see you. They see your jewelry. They see, he $1 million nigga. He's high value. Let me do what I can to get in his good graces. Even if I'm not on his level, even if I don't have what he wants, even if I'm not ready to be in a situation, even if include whatever disclaimer you want, that they wouldn't align with you. But they know that, okay, if I have the right amount of money, though, I can possibly get into his circle.
And possibly convince him to be with me and only me.
Yeah.
Only because of money.
I'm proud of you. Because that's good. That's very, very good. Because, boy, it's been a long time coming, because you old as shit. So.
No, I'm seasoned, baby. You know what I mean? I'm seasoned, man. And, as a man gets older, he gets better. You know what I mean? So what people just see right now, the evolution of me is like, everybody always thought I was going to be a no good nigga, a pimp, just like my pops, just like this, that. But hey, I proved you all wrong. I'm better than you would ever have imagined. And I'm not stopping. Niggas ask me,
why pimps get such a bad rap?
Because we're smart and we're men.
I mean, a pimp can be a male or a female. I know there's a different term for a pimp.
Madam.
You're a female, but for just the easiest term, I feel like as long as you ain't forcing nobody to do something that they wouldn't do on their own.
Correct, and that's never been me. But the thing, what it really breaks down to, right? Let's get a moment of silence. These bitches are gay. These bitches really don't want a nigga. They want a girlfriend. They don't want. That's the reason why bitches have more better relationships with gay men than straight men, because they understand feelings. Now, let's break down the word feelings. Right? There's two words that use the word feel. Feel. Failure. Feel. Feelings. Now put the ings in it. Feelings. Like you're feeling. You're feeling. So when bitches tell me about feelings, I'm like, that's why you're not successful, because you're feeling. You talking to a nigga that got motherfucking ranks in the spiritual realm. You heard?
This is why I hate you. This
like, this is real shit. It's like, yeah, nigga, y'all niggas see God. The same thing that happened with Jesus, nigga. You know what I mean? When he told Paul, you gonna betray me. You heard?
He didn't say that. He's looked at the table and he said,
one of you. Well, but you get what I'm saying. No, but he also in the scripture told Paul, you're going to disown me. He said, nah, I would never do that.
Oh yeah.
I would never do that. And then when he at the table, then he didn't put him on blast. He just said, one of you niggas is gonna fail me, bro.
Yeah, a couple of them did something. I forget who else it was other than Judas, but there was like 3 of them I think that did something. But anyway,
It was Judas. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Judas.
But there's 2 other ones who he said like one of you's gonna betray me, somebody's gonna forsake me.
Yeah.
Something or other. Boo, stop fancying yourself.
Yeah, and look, and remind you. Typically, I got the same birthday as Jesus.
Oh my gosh, no, you don't have the same birthday. You have the day that the 3 kings dropped off presents to somebody who was already born.
No,
oh my God.
Indy. If you look it up, my birthday is the same. There's 2 birthdays. One they say, which is Nimrod, which is December 25th. That's not Jesus' real birthday.
No.
And January 6th. I looked it up. It's
that's what I just explained to you. It's called either Epiphany Day or 3 Kings Day. And that day represents when the 3 wise men went to go give Jesus his birthday presents. However, both of those things are inaccurate because Jesus was more likely born sometime around April or May. So
okay, look. I'm just telling you what it says in Google. That's all I'm saying. I don't, because this is a thing. A lot of people don't.
Never seen the Matrix. Stop trusting fucking Google.
Listen. Now look. I am the Matrix. I already unwrapped the veil.
Okay, Neo.
Yeah. And you are too. Anyone who chooses to be a better version of themselves, they get to see life differently. I see life different from people. You know what I mean? And that's because I've been through the trials and tribulations that many haven't been through. I've always had people look in the fam. Niggas don't fuck with me. Why? Because he look out for people. Because that's the only thing that person can say. You heard what I just said about the nigga Pops. He said, yeah, there's a funeral coming. The nigga Boo gonna definitely be here. What that mean? The nigga's supportive. He in a different state. A nigga know it's so bad, niggas won't even tell me when a party is until it's the day of. Because they don't want me to come. I'm the Jay-Z of this family. They like, don't have that nigga come through. See how that nigga look? You know what I mean? This nigga got foot jewelry, clothes jewelry, jury. It's irritating, annoying.
Well, you know what? You know, you're not given anything that you can't handle. So I'm glad that you got on. I'm glad that people are trying to put you on blast for your past, and hopefully you can learn something from it.
They can't.
That'll make you not be a male baddie.
No, but I'm saying my past is my past. But number one, that shows me you can only talk about my past because you can't do nothing with my future. And number 2, my past was a great thing because look what it has made me. So you can only talk and degrade me if, you, like the nigga Dion said, he said, you didn't make me, so you can't break me. You know what I mean? Like I've been going through this shit so long. It's just like like I tell people, I got 1 million hours of manifesting any and everything. I remember when I was a broke nigga and I was a pimp nigga and I was over here, I'm $1 million nigga and I have not even $1 in my pocket. But I manifested, I'm $1 million nigga, and then years later woke up in $1 million home. This is manifesting. This is manifestation. Yeah, but no, I'm speaking for the viewers.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But I'm saying these are real facts. I've been manifesting. I manifested everything that you see me with right now. I manifested it. I'm like, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that. And I did it. You know what I mean? Now, they see me. I'm changing. I'm getting my shit done. I got my Invisalign. This shit getting crazy. You know what I mean? I'm working.
I'm so disappointed in you for getting that, though. I would just
Thank you. Appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, look.
That's the one thing that made you cute your whole life, and that's the one thing you gotta take away, but whatever.
Well, it was one of those things that, it made me feel like, I could do better. But, now that I'm able to really see life, and I think down south has made me see life and view life from a different standpoint, because when I was in Boston, Boston's mentality, all niggas want to be is drug dealers, gangbangers, the top pimp, you know what I mean, the biggest killer. I don't want none of that. I'm not a YN nigga. I'm an ON. You know, I'm an old nigga, a wise nigga. You know what I mean? Like, certain shit I'm just not doing anymore. And so niggas see and they know I gotta stop this nigga because, not stop him because I know I can't stop him. But if I can, I'm gonna try to assault this nigga's name as much as I can because I know this nigga's gonna win. I see this nigga's light, and if I can't control that light, I don't want to do nothing with him. Because like I say all the time in my lives, people don't want partnership; they want power. They want power.
That's true.
How you gonna bite the hand that feeds you? That's like me saying, fuck you, bitch, fuck you. And this bitch did everything for me, huh?
Is that easy when you get close enough?
That part right there, you let a person get comfortable with you, and the nigga start trying to size you up. Like the story of the snake that kept getting in the bed with his owner. He's like, oh, that's so cute. He's like, yeah, that nigga was sizing you up to eat you.
Yeah,
that's how people are. They size you up and they like, oh, I'm big enough to eat them. Then now they trying to throw salt on your name. You niggas can't fuck with me. You know what I mean? Come on, man. My knowledge is out of this world. So, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, it's your boy NorrisRashawn, the best that ever did it. You bitches, no matter what you do, you cannot stop me. Right? What you might want to do is get under this umbrella, because if you don't, bitch, I'm going to keep raining on you forever.